jigging starting. I'm 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 jigging starting.
Man, what's going on, man? Welcome back to Mayberry TV, man. Look who I got with me, man. I got I'm gonna make your whole name up.
Hey, I have relatives that can't say my name.
Man.
But it is TchiaKousy. It is TchiaKousy. It's easy.
I'm gonna say something totally different.
The easy way to say it is for just Chi, then put that middle cow. Everybody knows
TchiaKousy.
Boom, there it is.
TchiaKousy.
There it is.
Well, I've been saying, what I've been to watch.
Man, thanks. Man, my auntie shot. She loved, rest her soul. She still can say my name just all this time. So, hey, don't worry about if y'all messing up. It's okay.
Man, what been going on? What been going on in the city, man?
Man, a lot.
You got to inform me, because I don't know what I be at work all the time. Don't nobody tell me nothing.
Oh, well, I guess since I do, but let me just introduce myself.
Okay, go ahead.
So they can know, because they don't want to know how I know all of this.
Yeah.
Well, many of you know, I'm TchiaKousy. I'm the Animal Code Enforcement Officer for the city of Canton. Doing it, I've been doing this roughly almost 13 years.
Long time.
Besides the 2 years I went to the county, but it had to come on back home. Somehow it happened to make it come back home.
Right. But
since I've been back, man, I've been loving it. Currently, well, can finish introducing myself. I have a wife, 2 kids.
There we go. Okay. No, we can't leave out the wife.
Man.
When she seen that video, she ain't heard nothing about it. Okay, then.
Oh, man, I don't have no neck, but I had a neck next to me. She better strangle my chin. But man, I'll tell you, it's me. Like I said, been doing this job for well over 13 years. And currently right now I'm running for constable for Madison County District 2. So
you gotta tell me about that. I can't wait to hear about this.
Oh man, it's pretty simple, man. Pretty much this district encompasses pretty much Nissan Parkway all the way back north, east, west. It's all of this. So anywhere half of Gluckstadt, all the way back.
Okay.
It's all of District 2 for a constable.
Okay.
And many of you may be wondering, what does a constable do?
That was my number one question.
Hey, a constable, just the number one job is serve papers.
Okay.
They serve papers. Unfortunately, somebody, miss a rent or
they're tight. Okay.
Unfortunately, they have to come out. I'll be coming out. Just to say, hey, unfortunately, you didn't pay your bills. You have to vacate the premises. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's the main job.
Okay.
But it'll be a certified law enforcement officer.
Okay.
Currently, right now, I'm not a certified law enforcement officer. I just do animal code enforcement. But when I win constable, I'm just saying win because I'm
go in. Y'all make sure y'all vote now.
November 7th, Tuesday, November 7th, at 7 to 7. But it's when I win. I can write tickets. Oh yeah.
Okay then. Okay.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn y'all.
Go ahead, put that there.
I will not be writing tickets in the summer.
At one time.
Oh man, but in the winter time when I don't need that big boy tie, all my big folks know what I'm talking about. You had that big person, you got that tie around your back pocket, you be dabbing. All the big folks know what I'm talking about when I say big time. So I ain't gonna mess with y'all in the summer, but in the winter, y'all better slow down.
Get out the way.
Slow down, better make sure you're right.
So what is the level of that title there, in the law?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
A constable, now Mississippi, I don't think to be a constable in the state of Mississippi, you have to, I won't say be a graduate, a high school graduate, a high school education. And then you just have to be voted in. You have to be a citizen of your in the district. I won't say over 2 years.
Okay. Not bad. So anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it.
That's crazy.
But it just these past 30-some years, the same individual has been there. But they feel
I don't even know who it is.
But
that's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
They don't teach her that. They teach her everything in school except about what's in our own.
Everything except for what's going on. That's one thing about me. I know a lot of y'all may see I'm hard in them schools. And when you can ask probably little cousins, somebody that go to Nichols or Porter, or even the babies that make meals, they see me in them schools. I'm always doing something for the past 3 weeks. If y'all follow me on Facebook, instead of chill weight, it's something dealing with the school.
What about that chill weight though? What about that chill weight though?
Oh man, we going somewhere now. We going somewhere now.
Go ahead.
If you know me, if you follow my page, y'all know my favorite restaurant is Chill-Way. I don't care what nobody say.
I think about the egg roll.
Man.
To die for?
Man, I don't even want to die because I ain't gonna be able to go back.
So you can't. Wake them up, y'all. Wake them up.
Man, let's just say the paper is edible too now. My paper was gone. I don't know how
I'm like, they're gonna eat the box too. You might as well could eat the box.
I don't know what happened to the paper, but it was gone. So big shout out to my boy Big Rock, man. Yeah, classmates, and I also support black owned.
We gotta get too much. We gotta get more up in it. That's what I'm trying to say. We gotta get a lot up in it, man. They do so much to the other main brand that's already hot. Man, we trying to get up ourselves.
I ain't stunning them folks. I'm not stunning. Chill-Way what it is. If it's not Chill-Way, it's gonna be Marlowe's. If it ain't Marlowe's, Miss Barbecue. If it ain't Miss Barbecue, TNT Sound Shot, JB. Man, don't
high level.
High level.
Pizarro outside you could.
Man, I'm telling you, man, if there's somebody to support, I support them. Now, this is another thing, and I think this is a topic where a lot of people may not know. Then, you know, they called it Bourbon Street.
Yes.
Let's
talk about it.
Let's get on that.
Come on.
When it came to Bourbon Street, I was actually happy that our young people were actually going back in the holler. That was my only thing. I didn't like the fact that they were calling it Bourbon Street.
Right.
Because I felt like, you know, that's another city identity. Let the holler, the holler is ours. You know, it's here. Let the holler be ours. When I first heard, I'm like, what are y'all going to Bourbon for? They said, no, they said, no, they turn out the holler. Call it the holler. Why you calling it Bourbon Street?
Hey, be confused.
That's what I'm saying, man. But then with code enforcement, you know what I told you, I do animal code enforcement.
Right.
That part comes with code enforcement. When you have them food trucks or sell any kind of product in the city, that's pretty much where you may see me stop and talk to somebody. Hey, do you have a permit? I have to check permits. I shut people down. Unfortunately, that's a part of the job. I have to shut people down that don't have a permit. But they have to understand it's only because, put it like this, if you go to Madison or Ridgeland, they're going to be right there, hey, do you have a permit? They actually can seize your equipment, your whole trailer, boom, and hold it for your next court date. And you better pray you win, or they're gonna be their property. They're gonna auction it off.
Oh my, that's what they gonna do anyway.
I'm telling you, man.
Everybody having some money.
So when they came to me and they were like, "TchiaKousy, are you gonna go down there?" When they were calling me, the officers were calling me, "Hey, well, these people down here, what are you gonna do?" I'm not doing nothing. Nope. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm not touching it until the mayor and board say do that. Then I'll go down there. But you know, at the time, I didn't hear anything about it. But that was part of Bourbon Street. If we would have did it correctly, I'm all about the holler. Let's call it the holler instead of bourbon for one.
You know how other people like to be. They want to be from somewhere else.
And
they represent your own city.
But you know, the problems were coming from people that were coming to the holler, causing drama. They weren't from here.
Okay.
They weren't from here. And actually, if we do our research, it is actually a part of an entertainment district. The holler area is a part of the entertainment district. If we do our research, you can actually have beer in a cup, and it will not be considered open container.
They don't tell us that though.
Y'all need to know this. Y'all
They don't tell us now, man. We just go out there. They told me come out there. I'm just gonna walk out there, put them a little tin or whatever. I don't know.
People don't know.
They don't tell us nothing.
But you know, I won't say it's a lack of knowledge. It's just our people need to understand. It's an entertainment district. You can. I gotta put some knowledge on my people. You can be in your vehicle, and that cup can be in there. They can't mess with you and charge you open container. It's in your vehicle. Okay.
So if I'm driving, and it's in my vehicle,
it's in your vehicle in a cup.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Okay.
Now they're gonna be someone so you DUI. They're gonna have to text you as long as you don't blow over the limit. You good?
What's the limit? 0.78?
0.8.
0.8. Okay.
Yeah. So but you know, it just I feel like our people need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And a main way, let's put out the main thing to know is y'all need to vote, man.
Yes, like you say, it's been the same people now. We don't know about it because you ain't going up there.
You guys need to vote because I'll tell you what's going on. Our grandmas, our aunts, they're gonna vote for the same old people. You know, I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna grandma and aunt them vote for the same old people.
Yeah.
When the younger generations are coming up now and they want to do something different, y'all put some people in there that say if you want to do a podcast, you're like, hey, can I do a podcast in Hollow or something like that? You have to go to the board.
I'm like, great.
Yeah, you got. Well, I don't think the board was like, I don't think that's a good look for us. So no.
Dang.
But picture if somebody like me that knows about young people in podcasts, I'm like, oh man, I support that. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, right.
That's all it is. There's some people that has your same mindset.
I can't name not one person out right now.
Oh man,
that's crazy, man. Like say, man, we working all the time. Ain't nobody come to your door talking about some this and that like they used to do back in the day. Nah. I ain't got no cable either, so I damn sure see on TV.
You ain't gonna see it, brother. I'm telling you.
At all, man. Like, I'm pretty sure they had these little meetings during the day, Monday through Friday. Like everybody at work.
Everybody at work.
They need to be there for real. They're gonna vote. Like they say, man, half of me some.
Oh man.
You get half of them. You got everything.
Oh, you really good.
You going.
But man, that's
we don't know, man. They're crazy. And they still, I feel like the government, they be trying to hide this stuff. That's why they put it in between them hours. People gotta work. People at work. Ain't nobody. They say, man, ain't gonna do me.
And when, that's the main thing when you said, oh, they don't have nothing to do with me. A lot of us get out and vote during the presidential election.
Yeah.
Just put that. I'm just being the presidential election don't really do nothing. I'm just being honest. As far as impacting you directly, impacting your roads, impacting the presidential election, it's nothing, man. It's let's say the president ain't gonna determine your roads, how to fix your streets, your tires get messed up. The president ain't gonna tell about, oh, your water ain't working, your water dirty, and all this stuff. It's the main people. So we gonna have to get our young folks out there and really, really get out there and just take a stand on it.
Then like a lot of people going to school. What y'all going to school for? Man. Ain't nobody, I ain't seen nobody try to jump in office yet.
Man,
around that age,
it's not. Anthony and I want to say are the youngest people in this current election right now. And Anthony Denton, he's running for election commission. Okay. We're the youngest people running in this election.
They're crazy. And y'all around by in the 30s?
I'm 33. I think Anthony maybe 27, 28 or so.
I don't think about somebody else. Ain't somebody who do what Glass do.
Yeah.
He's 27?
I think.
I'm that age. He ain't my age.
He may be. No, what's he may be 32 then. He
okay, yeah, he ain't with me at all. He wasn't in nobody's school when I was there.
I know he was at the high. He was under me, so I went out of 2 and 10. He came out at 11 or 12, so he may be 30. I don't know.
Yeah, I see him around all the time, basketball games and stuff like that. He a teacher or something?
He's a coach. Well, not a coach, he's a ref.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a ref. Good guy. He's actually the president of McNeil Elementary School PTO. I'm second vice president.
Go on ahead, man. Go on
second vice.
Go on ahead. So
but you know, I don't let no title determine that. So I still do what I do, man.
That's crazy. Back to the dogs.
Gotcha.
The dog. The animal. Let me say the animal. What's the worst scenario you've been in with one of the animals? And what kind of animal was it?
Oh, man. The most intrigued, oh, man. I'll be honest with you. It was a piglet. And the piglet wasn't the real problem. It's where it went to.
Okay.
The piglet was, Kent has is very diverse. So some parts of Kent is real city, some is rural, and some is like country. And this particular part was like country where they got horses, cows, pigs, and all that. Man, I go out there, he says a little pig on his phone, he won it off. It's in the pasture with his cows. So I go out there, he's like, there it is out there. I'm thinking I'm gonna walk up to it, get it. Of course it goes. He said, oh, that's my cows. This man did some kind of whistle. And I just saw the biggest bull. I'm talking about I've never seen a bull. I promise you this bull had to been. I'm scared of something that's bigger than me. I'm a big guy. When I see something bigger than me,
you stand there a little bit. You're like, okay, all right, you got it.
There was nothing out there but a little twig of a tree. I stood behind that tree just like this. I'm like, Jesus, please. I just want to put something between me and him. Now picture how wide my body is. And that tree like man, I said, no. I said, please.
Am I invisible?
Man, I said, Jesus, let me just be an inch thin, just until this boy passed me. But man, that was crazy. That was the first time I was ever afraid. But man, the second one, I would have to say an alligator was in the Crisco ditch.
What? Alligator?
A little 6 foot alligator was in
A
the
little
Crisco.
6 foot? I'm 6 foot.
Oh, man.
See, you ain't scared because it laying down.
Man.
Boy, stand up now. We looking
I'm just being honest with you. But you know what? You're right. I can't say lift, but I put the catch pole because they use a catch pole. It's something like a noose at the end of a stick, and you tighten it, and they'll hold on to it. No matter what, it ain't gonna be able to get away. I knew. I said, let me just put the catch pole around the head, and I'm gonna tighten it up. As soon as I tighten it up, this thing started doing a death roll. I'm talking about 100 times.
Ooh.
And I just remember it was just picture a human chain. There was some county guys out there. They pulling us up, and they jumped on it, rolled it up, wrapped it up. I had really broke my ankle. Well, I ain't break my ankle, but I bruised it. But I said, man, that was scary.
You don't do that no more,
man. But hey, I've come across them when it rains. And when it rains, y'all be careful around here now, especially out this way.
Tell me something now.
I'm telling you, you better be careful.
What's out there?
When it floods, them alligators come out. Because think about it, baby alligators, the reservoir is connected to our creeks, the Big Black.
Okay.
So it's connected. So what the baby alligators won't do is be out there in the reservoir, them real big ones, because them where the big boys at.
Right.
Very territorial. So they come in the creeks and stuff. Well,
hold that down.
Yeah, hold that down. Until they get big enough, then they come on out. But man, hey, y'all better take care of yourself.
You ever seen some dogs fight each other?
Oh man, all the time. All the time.
I always want to see a dog fight, but I ain't never got a chance to see nothing.
Hey, you don't see no dog fight, you'll get it. I'll be honest with you, I have training from the FBI. If you standing there watching the dog fight, you guilty. They gonna take you to
what?
Oh, baby.
Never mind, y'all just play. I don't never.
He didn't know. He didn't know. I just educated
That's
him.
crazy.
I just educated him.
Let me ask some more questions about this lawsuit, because I have the slightest idea what be going on. Okay, I'm driving. I'm on a red light. Yeah. There's like 15 of us ran that red light. Why we gonna get me?
Hey, whichever one pull over, I'm telling you. Whichever one pull over first, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna get you. You'll have some officers that are gonna get everybody and make them pull over. I've seen it.
I know, I've seen it.
But then you have one like, hey, first one I get, first one pull over, that's one we get. And that's usually how it happens.
Police gonna be treating us fair though. Like I feel that we get a ticket for a little or nothing, man. I'm speed. I done went 7 over. I got a ticket. Dang, a warning. We heard me still.
Hey, it's
my car.
The biggest thing is it's called discretion. They can decide. Like most people think, oh well, I only went, like you just said, 7 over. Speed limit is maybe 35. You're not supposed to go over that speed limit. Period.
Right.
So it's a discretion. You have some guys that, hey, I won't touch them unless they're 10 over. But you got some that like just got out here. I need my ticket count to be high.
They're crazy.
They're the ones that gonna get you every time. When they fresh out the academy, man. I've seen it. So I mean, most people like, oh, how can I have an opinion on this? I've been around officers for over 13 years. I know how they think.
Yeah.
So it's like I think like that.
Well, I just feel like they need to change the narrative about all this type of stuff. So I feel if we should, they got speed limit all over the world, right? Why my car go past all that? It's designed for us to do it. So I just feel like they need to try to narrow at least that part. Speed and all that, man. If I ain't going 200 miles per hour.
Hey, well then you need to go to Germany then. They got the Autobahn, you can go as fast as you want to go. What? You'll probably get passed by Lamborghini or something.
That's crazy, man. Like I don't like the law. Then like some law, stolen property. You go to jail for receiving stolen. I didn't know somebody gave me the goddamn TV that was stolen off the wall at Popeye.
You know, I showed that show. The crackhead got me. The crackhead got me.
He threw a deal on me.
He threw a deal on me. So why not? Man, I plugged that baby up. The whole doggone Krispy Kreme thing. I'm like, man, what the hell?
Oh, man.
I said,
He done got you down there.
And mind you, I was staying in the trails in Jackson, so I said, you know what, I should have known something. But he didn't look like a crackhead. You know crackhead.
They come out say,
man, they kind of. I noticed that. I thought crackhead supposed to look like Dave Chappelle. You know, you watch.
Yeah.
You know, you watch Dave Chappelle show the white lips.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm thinking that's how crackhead look. This man like
a regular dude.
Man, this dude look, he almost look better than me and you. I'm like, oh man, that cat, you know, he cool.
He must be a fresh.
Man, he got me, man. In Jackson, he got me. Man, I'm thinking he gonna be a crackhead. You know, some crackhead can put air inside. There's some strong throat folk.
Yeah, that looking for air inside, boy. Hey,
you know, put their mouth on it.
They got 50 PSI going on in there, man. That's crazy.
But you know, hey, we get it all the time. We get it, but yeah, like I said, receive stolen property. What a lot of people don't know.
Okay.
Is depending on, you know, I'm just shooting some information out there.
Okay.
You think you gonna steal something and take it to the pawn shop? Go ahead and do it if you want to. If the pawn shop gotta put in everything they get. They gotta put in who they got it from.
Yeah.
The only thing we have to do is click on in there. Oh, that's
gonna pick them up
every single time.
That's crazy. How often do y'all get this type of stuff?
Like, you know, it just slowed down in Canada because they don't do it. They don't do it no more. I want to say, let me see, 2016, 17. It was bad around here. 16, 17, yeah, it was bad. They were going to the pawn shop every day.
Yeah,
every day saying, hey, we need this. So think about it. The pawn shop gave these people money.
Right.
So they're losing money because they can't resell it.
Because they can't come back and get, y'all come and get the thing.
We come to take it.
Dang. So I know they cracked down on that.
They cracked down. So you try to take something to the pawn shop now. They have a whole system in that set of, okay, we know, okay, you brought this here, you brought this here, okay, you left it, or we sold it, okay, you're a good customer then. We never have a problem with you.
Man, I won't be know about none of that. They don't folk go in there ready now.
Hey.
Get something they at the stove.
Hey, don't do it.
Do we have like a lot of foreclosed housing, Ken?
We really don't.
Oh,
but
man.
I'll let y'all know right now. I can foresee this in about 5 or 10 years in the city of Canton. A lot of our homeowners will be Hispanics.
I say that too.
I'll be honest with you. And like I said, I do code enforcement. So, man, I need to really explain that because code enforcement encompasses a lot of stuff. So, like I said, with the transit, what they call it transient vendor, when people, try to sell stuff. That's one part of code enforcement.
Okay.
The other part of code enforcement is make sure these houses and stuff are correct. Like, make sure they're building them right, make sure they have permits to do whatever they're doing. And the other thing
how much a permit cost?
It varies. Okay. It varies. Just like I had some people, I ain't gonna say what they say, but he got a permit and he said it was for floors. Okay, for floors. What do you think a floor is?
On the ground.
In the ground, on your ground, in your house.
Right.
In your house.
In your house.
They be able to build the whole driveway.
Floor.
Talking about, I got a permit, it was for a floor. I said, a floor where? He said, I said, in the house? He said, no, outside. I said, man, that's a driveway.
Concrete.
Concrete driveway. He built a whole concrete driveway. I said, okay, now you get a permit or we gonna have to break all this up.
Ooh, well, we got that permit.
Yeah, he got that permit. We best friends.
That's correct, man. Like I said, I don't know the price of them.
But then again,
like high.
They're not high. Some of the permits may be like $20. Depending on what you're doing.
Right.
Depending on what you're doing. But a lot of things what we have to look at is what I'm doing in my position. Like I see a lot of stuff going on and people don't have permits and you need to go get a permit. So for one, when I have them to go get a permit, that brings in revenue to the city. Okay. So the city could either get a street paved or something. So when I see people trying to cut, I'm like, okay, you cutting out from the city, you cutting out from the babies. That's my first thing I think about. You cutting out from the city, you cutting out revenue for the babies to really call it getting over because a lot of these people know, hey, you're cutting corners. You can't do that to me. I'm like, you wouldn't do this nowhere else. Don't come here and do this to our kids. That's pretty much how I look at it.
Some people maybe feel like they can get away with a lot of stuff in Canton, where they get away in mass.
Go ahead. You can try. Not as long as Mr. Chris, I'm going to tell you this. I've had positions open up. Like, since I've been doing this, people, and I go to code enforcement conferences, so everybody like me. I'm a very likable person, and they want me to come and work for them. I've got positions from way up near Memphis to as far as Biloxi, all through the state. Hey, can you come and work for us? But I'm like, but then something always go back, and I realized I'm like, why would I go to another city to make sure their city is clean and make sure people don't get over on them, and come back to mine and look like crap?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nah, I'll stay here until I get mine straight, until they realize, okay, Ken got a real strict code enforcer out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
and you say you're the only one for this job?
Currently, right now, I'm the only one that's out there doing it.
You think you need some help? Or you think you hold it down? You hold it down?
Oh, man, they
it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing. It's nothing. They know one call, hey, I'm about to get on.
Mm-hmm.
So there have been times where, just like today, I did more code enforcement than animal control.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it gives and takes. I don't mind. I like it. I love it. It keeps me busy.
Okay, you ain't the one that shut down the clubs, is it? Like the Club 2-Pack?
That's actually and now let me let people know.
Okay.
We do have code enforcers for each department. So the fire department have a code enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
Public Works got a code enforcer. The PD, I'm part of the police department, and the building is on the department that do code enforcement. So everybody got their own code enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
The fire department can shut some stuff down. The fire department can. Now, if they want to say, well, we're gonna let you do that, but I'm not. I don't be out. I want people to have a good time. That's not me. I'm not the one to come. All right, shut all this down. No, that's not me. That's why I said I didn't want to do the Bourbon Street.
Yeah. Do you got a certain time you work, or you just 20? You on call type?
To be honest, hey, I'm really on when dealing with code enforcement. I'm 24/7 because say if I leave here now and I see something.
You won't?
No, I'm going to take a picture of it and I'll just keep a mental note. Take care of that in the morning.
Okay, so with the police, let's say we get tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
Where do that money go that we get when we get tickets? That's what I be wanting to know. Like, I pay y'all all day long, but if I need to see something back.
I'll be honest with you, and I've said it all the time. I want us to have something like how the fire department have. The fire department have an account where only the fire department money go in, only the fire department can spend it.
Okay.
And they can only spend it on fire department stuff. Okay. Versus the police department, we don't have that.
So we go straight to the
it goes to something called general fund. General fund means everybody can get that money. Public Works, Public Works, Parks and Rec, the fire department, even though they got their own police department. And so I've always said, man, we bring in a lot of money, but yet we can't get it because we got to share it with everybody.
That's crazy. Now that don't make sense, doesn't it?
And Chief he get me all the time. He get on me because I'm more the one that if you see the police cars, I'm the one that designed the police cars.
Okay, you got the pink on that now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was something like that.
I designed it last year, and I also got it designed this year. Chief allowed me to put my spin on it.
That's good.
So I put Miss Felicia Radley, rest in peace, darling.
Oh yeah,
she's on the domestic violence side, and I got my wife's name on the right hand side, on the back of it, on the ribbon. She beat cancer. So.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
But they say F council.
Hey, F council, man.
Okay, well that council stuff as well now. We know you go to the doctor, they ask you a million questions. I don't like that. Hey. Why you asking me who got cancer in my family so you can give it to them?
But I'll be honest with you. They want to know, like, if you could possibly get it. Because when my wife had it, they had to do genetic tests to see whether or not my daughter may get it down the road. Now, granted, my wife, nobody in her family had it. They've had the lumps, but she happened to have hers happen to be cancerous. So
it's crazy.
That was that's a whole other story.
How was you feeling during that time? I know you stepped up to. I know you did what you did.
Man, when it comes to me, I try my when the medicines. I'm gonna be honest with you, like your stand over there, and every time I look at, we have a stand similar to that. But when you look and see how much medicine that you have to take, versus like a lot of that medicine my wife was taking when she was going through cancer, she could have had medical marijuana and replaced all that stuff
for one night.
For all the medicine, and she had to take. Man, over 25 to 26 different medicines.
Golly, oh my God.
So picture having to do all of that.
Yeah.
Man,
every day.
Every single day. Sometimes you have to take every 4 hours, and it takes a toll. But one thing I'm grateful for this city, for my boss.
Understand.
Man, they understood, man. When I say
good, man.
Most people don't understand this, I understand it, but And that's why I work so hard for them. Like they know, they tell me to do something. Well, why would I do it, man?
That's good. That's how it's supposed to be.
But you have some jobs that don't care about you.
They want money.
They want money. You're nothing but another person to a job. But versus this one, man, Chris, when I say these people, like, hey, take your time off. You don't have to call us. We know what's going on. Because there was time where I'm like, hey, my wife, she really not up. She really can't do it today. I have to call out.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But they was like, hey, don't call us. We know what's going on. So
that's good. That's very good for real.
Man, that's why I salute to them. That's why you say I go hard for my city, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm the real hip hop. So I'm hard for them.
That's you. What type of music you on?
Man, I call myself I'm musically inclined. Okay. I like all kinds of music. 1 minute I may be listening to Luke Combs. Okay. Luke Combs. Next minute I'm real hard on Burna Boy. To me it's not. I call it Nigerian music. If I show you my phone right now, I have a playlist that says Nigerian music, and it's like Burna Boy or Tim's or Black Sheriff. Man, David, I'm real hard on that Nigerian music. It takes me back like I'm just back there in Africa, just jigging with it,
Have you been out the country?
I haven't. I have. I've been to Cozumel. I've been to Belize. So them are the only few places. I went on a cruise.
I ain't never been on a cruise.
Man, what?
I ain't never been on a cruise. It's two things did that a black person did. I ain't been on a cruise. I ain't been to the boat or casino. What you gonna call it?
What?
I ain't never been.
Man, I'm gonna have to take you, man. That was like a rite of passage in my house. And you turn 21, go to the boat.
my mom, that thing.
What, man?
That when they cooking pork chop.
What? Well, hey, honestly, some people outside pork chop.
I would eat pork now.
What?
Once a week.
Man, don't steal me something on food. But, I'm gonna tell you on that cruise. I think a lot of us, when I'm scared of water, man, you won't even feel that water. The first time I got on, I want to say 2015, on a boat, Carnival. It was a smaller boat, but it's like if I looked at the water, you think that big ships are going so slow, but it's like them things are going fast, and it would make me get dizzy. Oh. But my main thing I learned on that boat was you have these dinners every night. You sit down at your assigned table, and they have all these desserts, and I'm thinking you pick one. And so it was on the last night of that cruise in 2015. The man said, well, you to pick all of them if you want. I said, got you.
The last night?
On the last night. I said, I got you.
I know you looked around.
The following cruise I went on the next year, I said, give me everything.
You own it.
I want everything. I want the appetizer. I want the main course. I want the dessert. I want everything. So you got them coming out where we had a table. It was about 10 of us at the table, but they coming out with 15 plates for me. And I'm like,
that's for you.
I said, clear it, make all that for me. So I had all this food, and they give you small portions, but it looked like a lot when they bring them all out. I mean, it could have been something as small as this that bring out on a big old plate. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Bring it here.
We got 10 plates.
Man, when I say I enjoy myself, but if you go on a cruise, you'll come back to the States. You won't eat a hamburger or a hot dog. I won't say maybe for 2 or 3 months. You'll get tired of hamburger, hot dogs, and pizza.
That's all they had on cruise.
But no, that's not all they had. But that's what they're cooking 24/7. Yeah. So picture waking up at 2 or 1 or maybe 4 in the morning and just going out. And just
look at a hamburger.
Yeah, look at a hamburger.
Look at a hot dog.
Hot dog. Oh.
You know what I forgot to do? Look, I forgot to play my goddamn game, man.
Oh man.
How can I forget? I tell you what. You pick a number 1 through 6, and you say true for devil.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let's say 4. I picked the number 4.
Pick the number 4.
And true.
True. Okay. My number 4. What's something you never told someone?
Something I've never, because I'm a pretty open person.
Well, we don't know nothing, so you can tell anything. It don't even matter.
Oh, man. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, well, something I never told everybody, and all of my family really know this, but I'm really not a big guy. Yeah, I don't consider myself big. And I will tell you guys why. Chris, I'll tell you why. The reason I don't consider myself a big guy. We're on the cruise in 2015. And the first day, the first morning, and they're fixing breakfast. So if you've ever been on a cruise before, they're cooking out. I'm talking about it's food
in your face.
In your face. I'm talking about stacks of bacon. You get all you want. Won't nobody say nothing to you. Ooh. So I'm like, oh man, I'm about to get this breakfast. So I'm smashing. I smash. And then next thing I know, right after, like as soon as breakfast over, it's like all that stuff they throw it away. Boom, chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers. And so I just ate a big breakfast. And so my brother like, come on, cuz, let's go get some.
I said, what?
I'm like, what? What you know? He said, oh man, you ain't no big guy. I'm like, no, I just ate all these chicken and, I just ate all this. He said, man, you ain't no big true guy, man. Get out of here, man.
Oh, right. He tried to blow you up, man.
Hey, so that was the day I realized I'm actually not a big guy, man.
Yeah,
I have a small guy.
So your stomach didn't big.
Yeah, my stomach, man.
Big.
I call myself being a big guy, but man, I'm not big. And also I say, well, if I am big, skinny people get kidnapped. I ain't never seen a big person. You'll get kidnapped at 3 in the morning. You'll get kidnapped at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, they probably take my little self.
They'll take you. Like me, I'm bad.
They gonna look at him.
Yeah, I said,
you know what? I tell you what, we'll be back. You don't let them no more.
I'll be like, what we about to eat at?
Where we going?
Hey.
So what's the worst thing you've been through in your lifetime other than work? Scratch after work.
And I must say, and like I said, when my wife had cancer.
Yeah. Man. So you were going through.
It was going. I was living.
I know y'all had been together before then.
Before my wife got cancer, we've dated 2010 and up to May 11th, 2013. That's when we got married.
Okay.
So been married since 2013, and she got cancer October 13th. I'll never forget October 13th, 2022. But she had a lump, but it was like, it's weird because it was like it was trying to chop out up her shoulder, and I'm like, man, it's not correct. I'm like, that's not right, And so she had got a biopsy done. They said, okay, we'll give you we'll let you know the results on the 13th. And kid you not, flea market day, October 13th, 2022. I mean, it's in my head. And my wife's mom called me. She said, hey, speak to your wife. She's not doing good. The results didn't come back the way she wanted. I'm like, okay, I'll wait on the call. And so, and just to hear imagine we've been together for so long. The only time I've heard her do this scream was when her nephew was killed, Kendra Shamer.
That's so. They're my twin. Man.
We always say y'all look.
Yes, man.
So, man, when that was the only time I heard her scream like that, and I knew instant. I stopped in the middle of that road, and I knew something was wrong. And she was one thing I was scared of was she couldn't control herself because she was driving. She actually drove herself up there.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I said, you know what, we're gonna get through it.
Y'all got through it.
We're gonna get through it, man. I'm telling you. And one thing I didn't want my wife to think was I didn't look at her as being beautiful.
Right, yeah. You know how women is, man.
Yeah.
Women like
and it's anything, especially say like my wife, she got both her she got a double mastectomy, and so both of them were cut off. And I'm like, I don't look at nothing different. I don't even think about it.
Hard, baby. They'll your heart the same. We good.
Hey. Shoot, I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but I'm like, hey,
I caught the drip.
The whole thing is to look at you, baby. Hey, I love you. Hey, don't worry about that. But
you stayed down, man. It's good.
I stayed with her, man.
Women can't find no good man no more.
Hey, I'm gonna stay with my baby. She stayed. But I'm gonna be honest with you, stuck with me when I didn't have a penny to my name. I'll be honest with you. She's the reason I have the 2 businesses I have now. She's actually getting on me right now about a contract I need to be cutting with a city.
What business you got?
I have a bounce house business where I have like 2 big bounce houses. Okay. Well, 2 big bounce houses.
You got shot at that, man.
Yeah, 2 water slide, 1 slip and slide, snow cone kiting machine.
You couldn't hear it all.
Oh man, My stuff been the same price since 2020.
Okay, yeah, we
Initially started out as something that was during COVID. And I tell you how I started my business. During the, what was that check Trump gave us? That stimulus?
Stimulus.
That stimulus.
1,200.
1,200, man. I was so, when I saw it, I was like, man, we ain't getting no damn money. You know, I'm just sitting there. But I was sitting in my office, I worked for the Master County then. I said, whoop.
This for real.
I said, oh, this for real. I said, oh. So I just immediately started to wonder what I could do. Because initially, while I'm looking at this stuff right now, I was initially looking at ordering some photography equipment.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I can do some photography stuff.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, you don't need to do that.
That stuff
I'm like, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, I was just waving off. She said, you need to get some bounce houses. I'm like, I don't want to do no bounce house. You know, I was just shutting it down. She's like, you need to get some bounce house. So the second day I'm in my office, she called me, what are you doing? And I was like, look at some photography stuff. She said, you need to get some bounce houses. She just said it again.
Throwing your head.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, let me look at it. And I looked it up. First thing I see was a slip and slide and a 13 by 13 foot bounce house for $634.
I said, whoa.
And I said, okay. I said, what I'll do is I'll advertise it and I'll get a smaller bounce house because my babies, they were babies. My son was it was 2020, so my son was 1. My baby girl, she was a few months old. So I said, I'm gonna order this little bounce house for them. It's Mickey Mouse. And I'm gonna order this big bounce house just in case. And so I advertised it. I'm gonna tell you, before I even bought it, I advertised it on Facebook. It got over like 50 shares, and it just, I was like, oh.
I said, you for real.
Prices, okay. But the first thing I did, I looked at what everybody else in the area was charging. Yeah. I said, okay, so I'm gonna charge $10 less.
Yep, that's it.
$10 less. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna charge $10 less. And I put it out there, and they shared and shared. So I say, okay, I'm gonna see if this stuff real. I said, if they start sending money, I'm gonna see. Yeah. Mind you, COVID. I'm talking about.
No, everybody get money now.
COVID hit.
You know, unemployment hit. Stimulus hit. Man, everybody rich, man. We were rich.
Man, I kid you not. When they hit, I was charging $20 to book. $20.
Just $20, yeah.
Just $20 just to book a bounce house and a slip and slide. Okay, I'm sitting here, and next thing I know, people, bing, 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 you know, just asking. And I'm like, okay, well, here's my cash up. Just let me know. The first week, it was $20 a book. Now, I got $500 in bookings.
Ooh,
just $20.
You paid for it already.
I
know you like, they love him.
I said, 10. Go, oh, Lord.
She had some up her sleeve, didn't
Man, I'm like, what in the world is going on? Man, I never seen that much money hit an account like that so fast like that. So I was already booked up the following year. So I'm like, okay, now I just got to roll this stuff out.
That's it.
And so as I'm going, they like, you need to get you a water slide. Imagine I only had a slip and slide and a bounce house. Now when doing this, okay, I was like, they were like, you need to get you a big water slide. I said, I don't want no big water slide. You know, but at the same time, I'm listening, and so I looked it up, and my water slide, you know my page, TchiaKousy's bounce slide, it's called Nalanui. Nalanui actually means big wave in Hawaii. So when I do stuff, I'm always thinking, man, I'm just thinking, I'm like, I want to name it something fancy. Yeah. Nalanui, I said, let's sound nice. but yeah, because big wave in Hawaii, and this thing was $5,000. I kid you not, and I told my wife, I said, babe, this is the water slide I want. And she like, okay. She was being supportive. I know she looked at that $5,000. So I said, okay. So the week went by, and some told me to look it back up. I looked it back up. It was $2,000. I'm like, okay, I have $1,000 already in my pocket. My wife just got her stimulus check.
Back that time, man.
So she got her. I said, babe, I need a favor. I said, I need $1,000. I said, I'll give it back. And you know I will. I'll give it back. And so I bought it. It came. The bookings from that. Oh, man. I pay her back. Literally in 1 week, I pay her back.
That's good, yeah.
1 week. Man, that thing, I'm going to tell you, I hate it. I really hate that water slide. It's so heavy, man. I'm talking about when it comes to you sweating and then the water get on you. Man, that's the most stinkiest smell ever. I'm talking about if I wear a shirt, I have to throw it away because if the smell is in it. Like if I sweat anyway, it's just gonna. Oh, I hate that smell. But anyway, you know, but the slide makes me money. But I paid her back and I told her, hey, I bought you out. You know, you don't have no say so in the company no more. Hey, she's like, we 50-50. I'm like, I don't need you to be no say so in this right here.
They'll give you 20 more dollars.
Hey.
Get out. I got you.
So when that was getting rented out a lot, I had people like, they were like, you need another water slide. I'm like, for one, I'm not gonna order this no more. I'm gonna order the smaller one, a lighter one.
Something look like.
Hey, I bought it for $1,250. It's called I don't know, Crayola Splash. So I actually had a whatchamacallit go out for this one. What they call Crayola Splash. I asked them name the water slide. My boy Ladarian actually won it. Everybody else had some stuff. I said I want something different. You know, they really catchy. And he said Crayola Splash. I said, man, that's it right there. I love that.
It must be different. It's colorful.
It's colorful.
Okay. Yeah.
So it had to be Crayola Splash. And I said, you win a free room. And they want a free, he want the bounce house.
Okay.
So, they got the bounce house a few months later for his nephew party. Man, that was pretty much it. The rest was history, man. And a lot of people don't know. I would tell anybody this, it was hard coming out because you have a lot of people that have been doing this for years. They will not tell you how to properly roll your bounce house up. So a lot of the damage that was on my bounce house, like if they see the bottom of it, it's just the bottom. It's got some tape on. That's something for me putting it on the.
Don't worry about that tape.
Yeah, don't worry about that tape. Gonna work. She still gonna work. But man, it was just from me putting it too close on the trailer by the time you know that trailer tie going.
Yeah.
So it's like little stuff like that I had to learn.
Like you said, nobody want to tell you.
Don't nobody want to tell me.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay. You gotta pay a nigga now.
Damn, man.
Nigga, you can't get nothing for free.
Nothing. And I'll be honest with you, if anybody that really want to get into it in this area, Canton is the most. What I learned was Canton is the most centralized location. We're so centered in the state.
Yeah.
If you go an hour or an hour 30 minutes out, I was charging people $30 for every. If it's an hour, I charge you $30. If it's an hour and 30 minutes, $60, literally.
Yep.
So I would go an hour and 30 minutes out. So picture this: if I have a bounce house, 2 water slides, a slip and slide, if all of them are not in Madison County, I charge them. So when I get rentals outside of Madison County, I made extra money.
For real. You really want what you want from your regular price.
Man,
you made extra.
Man, I made some extra money. I had a woman call me up at 9 in the morning. I'm like, yes. She's like, I want the Nollanui. I'm like, where you located? In Philadelphia. This is on the Indian Reserve. No reception, no nothing. And so I'm looking, I'm like, okay, she in Philadelphia. It's gonna take me an hour to get to Philadelphia. And because you called me so late and I gotta go all the way to Philadelphia, I'm gonna charge you $110 just to come down there. So okay, mind you, it's $200 some just to get this water slide.
You made $300.
I said, here go my cash app, send it, and we'll be on the way. I'm like, I'm telling my wife, oh, I'm not gonna send this. I laid back down. Cha-ching, ching. Let's go.
Let's ride. Let's load it up. Oh yeah.
Man, I got my babies and all. Everybody in the seat. We roll. We gone.
You got a truck and trailer.
Truck and trailer.
Oh yeah.
That's when I had my Tahoe. I missed my Tahoe. I should have put some oil in it so that niggas won't. But
no way you let that Chevy motor lock up, man.
I let that Chevy motor lock up. Oh, the worst day of my life.
Oh my. No oil?
No. It had a small oil leak and I didn't know.
That'd be crazy for it though.
It had a small
You gotta check. You really with these cars. You gotta check them every goddamn week. To be honest, you don't know.
I ain't lying.
You don't know what's going on with the car.
Man, I was like, Lord, I messed my money up. So I've been having problems with having a stable vehicle ever since then. I've been having problems having a stable vehicle to just transport my stuff.
Yeah.
But it's been okay. I've been making it. I've been making it. And then my other business, I have an animal control business.
Okay. So outside
of this, I'll be honest with you. What happened with that was I'll be honest, I got fired from the county.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, I did my job, but anyway, I got fired from the county. But people where I was going to kept calling me. I'm like, I don't work for the county. There's nothing I could do. And so I give them the county number. I say, call the county, ain't nothing I can do. But the county, they're like, we ain't coming out there. They're like, they won't do nothing. You the only one that will do something. I'm like, well, I don't have no business. I can't do nothing. They're like, well, start a business. I'm like, okay.
There it is.
$45, boom, Secretary of State, boom, TchiaKousy, American Credit Control. I signed a contract with them a month later. So it was a small contract. So it went from 3 subdivisions to now 6. Oh man.
They're good, man. They're
guaranteed
good,
money.
Yeah.
And mind you, my bounce house business is only good for spring and summer.
Yeah,
and
all year long.
This is all year long. Guaranteed money.
Ahead, man. Go ahead.
Guaranteed money. You know, I'll be honest with you, I spend an hour every other day just ride through them subdivisions. I use different cars. Because sometimes people recognize my car, so I use family member cars. Let's see if I catch a dog out and write them up. That's it.
So no dog will be at in Kent. Do we got like certain laws with animals and like trash cans and stuff like that?
You really supposed to have them on a leash.
Okay. In the back or the front, it don't matter.
It don't. Well, if it's in the back, if it's on as long as it don't come off your property.
Okay.
If it don't come off your property, you good. Same thing in my subdivision. It's the exact same thing. But I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what happened to me one day. A city called me to come pick up a dead armadillo. And so I go in the area and I see the dead armadillo, but I see some guys more in the yard. And I'm looking, I look at them, they look at me, nothing. Just, I'm always attentive. So I'm picking up the dead armadillo, putting it in the bag. And I know they looking at me laughing, I'm like, they laughing what? So I tighten it up, throw it back with the truck. And so they tripping out. I'm like, damn, they tripping out for they laughing because I picked up a dead armadillo. But I'm like, okay. But as I was driving off and I was doing my invoice to send it to the city that I picked it up at, I tripped out laughing. I said, I said, oh, they laughing because I'm picking up a dead armadillo and they feel like that's funny. 3 of y'all, more than $80 yard, have to split that $80 3 ways, $26.
Hello.
I just sat up here and got out my truck, picked up a dead armadillo. Took me no more than 3 minutes. And I shot a $100 invoice about to get a check.
Hello.
So who laughed?
Who got the last laugh now?
Man, I was like, boy, if y'all...
people say, I want to do this. What they got to do? You ain't got to do it.
Hey,
it's a job for everybody.
It's a job, man. I'm telling you, keep on. It's a job. You laughing out. That's why I promise you, I do not laugh at nobody. But like a lot of jobs, I feel like very interesting.
Yes.
I look at a lot of these folks, when people paving streets, I'm like, man, that's so interesting.
They're crazy, man. I do like the highway, man. Who started?
I don't know, man.
That's crazy, like, man. When I was, he was already here, man. A few years, I say 100, 200 years ago, it was a dirt road, man.
Dirt road, man.
That's crazy, man.
Dirt road, man.
I don't know how to
I bet you don't even remember this, but I remember when Nissan, it was nothing but woods over there. Nothing
Nissan
but
came 2003, then.
2003. I remember this, man. I remember coming to Canton, and the only time you knew you was in Canton was when you saw the hotels. I'm like, oh, well, we at home.
Right there, it is.
But man, it was nothing but woods. I used to wonder, like, when we gonna be at home? But it was nothing but woods.
Like Walmart now. I feel like Walmart been there my whole life.
Oh man,
but I know it ain't.
I'll be honest.
But it been sitting there like it just been there. Ever since then.
Hey, I'll be honest with the being animal control, just being able to flexible to move around. Man, I was all in. I knew the construction people. I mean, I'll tell you a story. When they were building Walmart, they had somewhere the guys would spray the dump trucks, the concrete trucks. And one guy had the water hose up too high, and it shot him in the pond that was behind. But yeah, he had to go home, and it was cold that day too. It was January cold, freezing.
Oh yeah, freezing.
I said, oh man. But it had like a little retention pond. It was no bigger than no little 5 or 6 feet. But that thing shot him in there. I was like, oh shit! I used to sit there and watch them build it. I watched them build Walmart. I watched them pave the pavement in Walmart. I saw them put every tree down. I was bored. I would sit there watching, and it was just intriguing.
Okay, my next question.
What you got?
If you was the mayor, what would be 5 things you would do in the city?
5 things I'll do. I'll definitely get more officers in the city. I'll appoint an officer to each school so that we have a real like school resource. Main thing because of that, our children don't have a sense of security. Well, to me, authority, like they're afraid of the police, and that's why I don't want them.
Yes.
I do not want children.
They don't like the police.
They don't like the police.
All young people.
Man, I'll tell you.
Dad or mama one.
I'll tell you something right now. When I went to Nichols today, and I said I'm about to go. I said I want to meet these babies laugh. So I got stuck into this. Now, granted now, I could have easily got out that desk.
Yeah.
I literally got stuck in the desk. I was like, oh Lord, and
they go home tell mom.
They gonna go home tell mom. They gonna tell everybody. Oh, the officer got stuck in the desk, but it stays with them. And I did it last year, and the kids still get on me to this day. But that's one, put some officers in the school, invest. And actually, I want us to invest in a center like what you're doing right here.
Yeah.
Invest in entrepreneurs. Canada has a lot. You'd be surprised how many entrepreneurs we have, man.
Like the little boy that made the move, I gotta get him on here too. The little boy that made the move, I don't know what name.
We have, and I'll give it to you on that. I know. We have so many entrepreneurs. I literally want to have a business center where it helps people, helps our people, and then think about it. You get big, you gonna come back to the city, invest in the city.
I promise I ain't.
That's
That's what I'm here for. I'm here for my city, man. I see, like you say, what's going on. I don't like that.
No, so I would definitely do it. Change that narrative. Have a business center. The third thing I do, most definitely, like the holler, I revamp it, man.
Oh yeah.
I really invest in. I really just revamp it.
There's a lot of money in the city.
It's a lot of man.
People got money.
It's a lot of money in the city.
They come out with these shoes. They got some money.
These folks got money.
Plenty.
And number 4, I would say. Number 4 would be hard. 4 and 5 would be kind of hard. Those are the main 3. But the number 4, I would say, just
we need some more restaurants.
More restaurants. That one I know.
Kill the other restaurants.
I didn't want. Number 4 was restaurant, but I didn't want you to think that he be eating.
We like to eat, man. We like to eat.
Hey, what I say?
2 Wendy's. One on this side, one on this side, and both on the train.
And number 5, and I'll tell you the exact location where I would put it at.
Okay,
I would like something like Spinners at the old Piggly Wiggly location.
I said the same thing, man.
It's perfect.
I said they got everything. It's
already ready to me.
Yep, I said this. I said I put the where the aisle was it. I put the bowling ball.
Yes. That's all. Plus something.
Man, I know that move from the back to the front.
No, it's already pre-ready, and like I said, when I go to places, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, I can do this.
Parking lot already. Man, I do nothing.
I have to do
re-innovate.
I will renovate that thing, have it city owned, and boom, there will be something like the motel.
The right location.
The perfect
it ain't
location.
too close to the Negroes. You got to stay with the young folk.
Yeah, they gonna come. You build it, they will come. You build it. So and that was what I would do. But you have to remember, our city has a weak mayor, strong board system. So even though I'm the mayor, if I'm the mayor, I can't do anything unless I go through 7-member board. So you have to make sure that, like I told you have to make sure you put the right people in on that board. The mayor, if y'all can picture this, the mayor is more than like Mr. CHS at the school. They're just the face. They're the face. They're the face.
Okay.
That like Mr. and Miss CHS. They're the face of the school.
Okay.
The SGA is the governing body. They're the ones that make the decisions.
That's crazy.
So
I'm just the face, the mayor.
Yeah. You just the face.
I'm the person that gonna talk.
Yeah.
Represent the city.
Represent the city.
Okay.
That's what you say. You just represent the city. Versus 7 people are the ones that actually run in the city. The mayor is just the face.
So what are the requirements to be a mayor?
You have to be over 21.
That's it?
That's it. Be over 21.
Voted in.
Well, be over 20. You got to be voted in, of course.
No. High school diploma, that's it.
The high school diploma, you got to be
okay, y'all vote for Mayberry next year. How do they do? They do this every year? Or?
It's every 4 years. It's actually coming up next year. Next year, you have to vote for
get my stuff together.
You have to vote for the mayor and board of aldermen.
You know how much the mayor get paid? They get paid.
I don't know. I've never known that. I don't know how much the mayor gets paid. But I mean, to me, I say it's good. You show up to a meeting, every 2 weeks. Show up to 2 meetings every 2 weeks. You get a check.
That's it.
Hey.
You just represent the city.
Represent the city.
I feel like I want to be the mayor now. I want to run some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm a pretty fair guy. I'll make sure everybody equal now. Ain't no this person popular. They get I don't do that. I don't care nothing about that.
Yeah.
You ain't talking about nothing. Everybody treated equal.
Hey, that's like I
Like
said.
putting stuff into stone. Okay, do you know the board members?
These men.
Goddamn. And all the men, everybody old.
Yeah.
When you say old, you too.
Well, that ain't old.
50, 60,
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
That's old, man.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about what, like you said, it's like the now age of like trying to adapt. That's why I'm talking about my other podcast, adapting.
Yeah.
They want stuff to be going their way.
Hey.
Their way, that stuff old now, but it's 2023, man. Technology out here that can make some stuff happen. Social media, you can have your whole city thriving on social media.
Hey, when you said technology, what a lot of people will put out there, especially during election time, they'll be like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm like, well, damn it, why we not still on horses?
Hello?
Why
They still here.
Yeah, they still. But you got a car.
Yeah.
But the horse wasn't broke, but you still got a car.
I just feel like them people in the office for the money.
Well, I mean, I don't know how this.
Like I say, if you were for the people, we know more about it.
Yeah.
We know more about you personally. I don't know now one of the people in the church. Me personally. I ain't saying I'm trying to find out either, but I still don't know. Like I don't know like one name. Mayor Truly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
that's how that's how a lot of cities are. Everybody know mayor. Picture is like Chuck William. You know that's the Jackson mayor, but versus all them board members,
like you said,
you don't know.
matter what he say.
Yeah, you don't know. But versus ours, they have a strong board, a strong mayor. System. Now the mayor, he brings up a lot of the contracts up there, so he have power in that. Versus the board having to vote on it, what he brings. So they have a strong mayor, weak board system up there, and we have a weak mayor, strong board system here. But I think that's something we may want to have a politics talk on your show.
Yeah,
I think that's something that'll enlighten a lot of people on politics and what it's for and what they do.
That's why I'm trying to get like a lot of people in them type of areas to come teach us about that. Because like I said, we don't know, and they ain't teach us in school about this. Well, it can't have school, I can say that. They say nothing about world history. I don't even know what's going on right up the street. And you talking about some world history.
World history, I'm being honest with you, that was the only subject that changes daily. Everything daily. World history changes
daily.
daily.
Right now. Only we making history right now. Priority. We're going to talk about priority for a little second.
Gotcha.
Would you rather have a car or a crib first?
I would rather have a crib first.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple thing, I've been without I'm gonna say, growing up, man, it's like I didn't always have it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't always have it. So a part of me was having a stable foundation for me and my family. I had to make sure I had a roof over my head. I can always use Mike and Ike.
Hello.
I get somewhere. If I gotta go somewhere, I'm gonna walk.
You walk over there, walk over there,
But hey, I don't want to sleep in no car. The car can sound nice, but hey, with my body set up, I'd rather have a house. Rather have a crib.
You a quick sleeper, or
What?
You go sleep?
Man, you lucky I ain't gonna sleep on you. Man, if I'm gonna tell you right now, if I were full,
you sleep,
and it was quiet in here, I'll be gone. That was one thing I was praying. I said, please don't let me fall asleep on this dang show, man.
What's your favorite meal you like to cook?
I'll be honest with you, it's dirty rice.
You like the dirty rice?
Man, hey, but picture this though. It's dirty rice, but I get them sausages, them poke sausages, them Cajun poke sausages. Them things so good, and I just chop them up, I saute them, and I just put them in the dirty rice and stir it up. It makes it look like a jambalaya.
Yeah.
My little boy loves it.
Man,
first he don't eat the damn sausages, but he loves it.
They done played me so much with the dirty rice, man. It done played out, man.
Well, hey,
I ate so much growing up, man. I don't want to look at it.
Hey, my wife did something different. She saw something on TikTok she made last night. Some rotel Alfredo or something.
Yep.
Oh man.
TikTok, man. Like it's TikTok, man. You watching TikTok, man. You on a whole new level.
What?
You been doing everything wrong according to TikTok.
Nah, you ain't lying. I'm like, I know how to bake chicken. Hell.
They tell you, what y'all tell me what to do?
Yeah.
How to wash rice, wash grits. I said about washing grits, man.
I don't know about no damn grits.
They said, man, they put the black stuff out of everything. Man. They wash grits, man.
Now I know my mom got on me hard about washing that rice.
Man.
They got on me hard about that damn rice. But I don't know, that grits is something different.
That's what I said. I said grits.
Grits?
They wash grits, man.
I don't know about that grits.
They lost me on that.
That's new. That's something new.
I don't put a little cheese up in there, butter, salt and pepper. I'm good.
Hey, when y'all cooking?
I'm cooking them all.
Hey, I'll be on.
I'm cooking some pork chop, green beans, and macaroni.
Lord.
Sauteed pork chop now. I don't do fried pork chop.
Hey man, I don't care. You just said pork chop.
They don't even matter, ain't it? Well, I sure thank you for coming on my show, man. Give us some of this valuable information.
Most definitely, bro.
You can close out with shout out all your businesses, shout out everything else. Again, they gotta hear this.
Man, shout out for first and foremost. Shout out to the Lord above, not the kids up there, but I'm talking the Lord above.
Amen. Amen.
For just put me in a situation. Shout out to you for having me on your podcast, man. Because I feel like this man gonna blow up. So I like, if there's anything I can do to be a part of it, I gotta have my own segment. And if I gotta call in to tell you the food of the day, that'll be something good. Hey, put that in there, guy. Yeah. So also, shout out to the family. My wife, she got them babies and the kids and just the whole family. My kid exit 119. Shout out to Jacoby and Morgan. He's the newcomer of the week for the sweat.
Shout out to him, man. What? Go ahead, man. I love it.
When I say I'm all about my Canton folks, man, yes. I don't think there's nobody gonna shout harder for my folks than me. So even I'm all about my Canton folks. Shout out to all them black entrepreneurs out there. Man, let me tell you, I don't know if you know KRA dumping. Hey, Nisha doing the damn thing, man. Nisha doing it. KRA dumping.
KR dumping. I ain't heard that one.
Man, she doing it, man. She doing the damn thing. I'm trying to get my guy with the runners. I'm trying to get him to give me something called walkers, because I'm big.
You even run nowhere.
Nah, I'm damn well.
I'll tell you. That's a hard little fit.
Man,
I feel like you.
What?
That's a bit.
Man, I'm trying to get him on. He said he got to find her. He said there's not enough cotton out there. So he got to give me some cotton. Just
like that. No, man. I ain't gonna talk about my people like that. My man themselves. I was like, I was like, nigga pick a lot of cotton like that.
He said he's gonna take about 3 bales of cotton to make one shirt.
God,
so I don't know. I ain't that big, but I'll see about it. But and my boy Bobby Johnson, he be getting on me.
That's your ball? That's my ball.
He be getting on it though. But my barber is in there with him.
Okay.
But he be getting on me. Every time I go in there, they talk about my little gun. I don't know why. Why y'all be talking about my little gun, man?
Can we see it real quick?
Man, y'all ain't gotta talk about my little gun. I call it pill.
She don't shoot Skittles, dude.
No, but whoever said when I shoot it, she go ski. I'm gonna get y'all ass. That's what I'm gonna do.
Was they ski?
Yeah, my gun is a 38 special snug nose. So she about this little. But they be getting on it but my gun is actually a nice size gun. She look normal size on you, but
I'm saying maybe just you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
You little.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm a little person.
So when you put it on your hip, it just look extra little.
Yeah.
Get your wallet outside.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. What somebody said to me when they told me when I heard about they said, hey, you gotta what you identify. When I heard men can identify as women and go to a women's restaurant,
man, that's crazy.
I said, I'm gonna use this shit.
That's crazy.
When I use it at the water park, that shit don't work. I use that at the water park. They say you have to weigh 150 pounds to get on this slide. And I said, I identify as 150 pounds.
Hello. Now, come on now.
They want to turn your ass around. I said, well, I guess that shit don't work.
They don't work.
They don't work in Owa.
I think that's some up north stuff.
Yeah.
Because we ain't doing that now.
But just to end my shout out, I appreciate everybody that's been